What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime, bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. Today is a special day, as everyone have seen my new intro for this video. I now have a new sponsor, and that is iShop2Go. That is correct. From now on, I will be building kits provided by iShop2Go.com, which is located in Hong Kong. Their prices are very, reasonable to say the least, and they have a large quantity of kits that they're going to be that I will be getting my hands on and promoting and showing off, building it and customizing it and painting it and all that fun stuff that everybody has enjoyed my videos, has been watching my videos lately. And one kit that of course they sent me happens to be this big boy, the 1/44 scale high grade Kshatriya from the Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn animated series. Now this kit came out in 2009. Obviously it's not that new, it's fairly old, but regardless of its age, it is still one of the most unique mobile suits in the Gundam animated series to this date. I don't think even Gundam Age has anything unique about this, but this kit pretty much speaks for itself. And I've gotten a lot of calls and emails asking, why haven't I built this kit? Why haven't I purchased this kit? I don't know. I wasn't planning to get every mobile suit kit out there, but when I got this, I said to myself, I'm going to make something special out of this. And I will customize and make it my own in my own fashion. So, we'll cover every aspect of this build like I always done. And at the end, we'll do a final review and comment on this kit. Now, apart from going to iShop2Go.com and going to their website, where you can, I think they have forums where you can actually look at information and stuff like that. We'll also have a Facebook account. You can search for me now at Strider Prime on Facebook. I'll put a link on the channel below, so that way you guys can see. And then just go to my Facebook page, and we'll be uploading photos, comments, videos here and there on certain build, how the progress of the build is. I may even do quick maybe 30-second, maybe a minute videos on the progress of the build and see where I go. And we'll be doing other stuff as well, stuff that we will comment on the channel as we go along. So go to our new Facebook channel and subscribe. With that being said, let me now begin building Kshatriya. When I got this kit, of course, I was amazed by how big it is, and it's pretty much almost the same box size as I think Unicorn and 00 Riser, which I can't seem to find where I put the box. But regardless, it's still a massive kit. Let's open this up and see what we have to work with. Of course, the reason why this kit is so huge is the fact of the actual binder wings, which is perfectly molded and designed for this kit. And I have some interesting ideas on what to do around here and here. I'm going to try using plot plates, something that I've seen a lot of model builders use. And there's a reason why I would like to do it on this, and I will cover that aspect later on. So we have, each tray is individually packaged, so this tray comes with the wings and the arms right here, and then the frame below. I see this is probably the part of the legs. Here's some green parts here. There's portions of the head, polycaps. Charcoal frame here, and some beam sabers. Considering the size of it, I wonder if this kit will allow me to build an inner frame. kind of like a master grade. Here's the second set based on the other one, and of course I haven't realized there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 funnels or bits, and that's 24. 24 bits. Holy Christ, that's a lot of bits. And then here's the off yellow orange type color parts here and here, followed by the white, some detailed black, which of course this comes with a unique trim. I'll cover that. I'll cover that aspect in a moment. No clear parts. Maybe I'm not seeing it correctly. The manual. I'll put that to the side for now. More of the green armor parts. I see the front part of the chest and the back, and here are the remaining charcoal parts. This is a lot of parts for a high grade kit. I've been making high grade kits for the past couple of weeks now, and I'm so used to like small amounts of parts. But for this guy, this is actually a big kit. It has a lot of parts for its size and dimensions. Let's review the manual and see what we have to work with. Now, at least this, I like to see that they put some English information here. Armaments is mega particle cannons, eye field generator, funnels, beam sabers, and machine guns. Yeah, they don't put the amount. Usually, I mean, if there's funnel, then there should be 12 here, but I guess maybe they skipped out on that part. Page 1, pretty much, page 2, or page 1, as you want to call it, covers pretty much the location of all the parts on the tray. And it gets right down to it. This is basically a master grade manual that will go into portions of the head, the building of the torso, followed by the head unit. And then I see the actual, you know, based on how these parts look, it's probably the actual frame that holds up the binders or the wings of this kit. Then we have the arms that connects to the actual frame that holds up the wings. Then we have detailed information of the kit, how it looks like, especially with an action base. You definitely need the bigger action base, not the smaller one, because this thing is huge. Here is some more pictures of this mobile suit in action. Continue on with the build with the arms, and then the assembly of the chest and the arms and the head. Then moving on over here, we are then move on to the building of the legs. That shouldn't be that hard. And then of course the final pages, as you're building the torso, you then begin assembly of the actual wings, which surprisingly is very few parts. Very few parts indeed. Makes me wonder on what I should do with this. The last page pretty much covers the pictures of what the kit looks like already, you know, assembled, and then of course here is the color guide. Now I got a comment from somebody. What should they use with the color guides? Well, you know what? You can pretty much figure it out by taking this to your hobby store, getting bottles of paint and put it right next to it. But this is your kit. You don't have to make it the way it is. You can make it whatever you want it. Make it unique to you. It doesn't have to be unique to the kit itself. You're not impressing somebody saying, oh, you made the kit exactly like what it's supposed to look like. Make it the way you want it to look like, and make it good. So this is a good reference point. You can start from here and then build off from that. And this is where I will now focus on what I plan to do with this. Now, as you can see here, I am focusing on the arms, or actually the wrist armor. And then I'm going to show you this part here, the actual chest armor. You see this unique pattern that's right here? This is an actual pattern, I guess the emblem that the Neo Zeon forces were using, or are currently using in the animated series. And I really did like those patterns. As a matter of fact, here is the decaled version, which I'm about to show you right now. You see? So these go, of course, there on the wrist, while this one goes here. Now, since the most common thing to do would be for me to actually paint these white, paint it black first, and then paint the white, the trim areas, the white color to simulate the design features of this kit. However, this is where I thought of a cool little idea. Why don't I put this here and here? Considering that it's so empty and there's nothing there to show for, it would have been nice if they decided to make the Mobile Suit Kshatriya, like let's say they decided to make a mass production version. Because this one's actually basically an officer type suit, but what if they decide to make more of these? And then of course the more they make, the better the design features that they put on. So my idea would be, going back to this, is to make a pattern to simulate this here and around here. Take a look at the photograph that I'm about to show you right now. This is actually a image, basically a cartoon image, or you could say, or I guess a promotional image of the Kshatriya. And I've been trying to find the a line art version of the Kshatriya, but pretty much no one seems to have it. So I decided to go a bit further and use this as a point of reference, and then try to design the patterns that I think would work. The top part came out pretty well, as you can see. The bottom, the mid portion of it, I think I need a little bit of work on. I put the little curly hook things at the top, but considering that this area here is a little bit too high and out, maybe that will not be a proper place to put it. So I'm going to redo it again and see what I can do. But how to put it on is the next step. I've been considering thinking of using putty, which would be perfect for me to actually mold. Like, you know, here's a copy. Here's putty right here. So I take this, put it in a little ball, and then I roll it with, you know, like that. Maybe get a rolling pin if I have one, or a can. Roll it to a very, very thin dimension, and then put it on this part like that, and then put it around it and design it the way I want. And then apply a little pressure so that way it's flat. Put the design features that I was referring to, and then using a knife, cutting it around the edges, making sure that it's identical to this. Once it's in its proper position and it dries, I'll get my sanding paper and sand it down so it has so it sands down to a very thin layer. I did that one time with another kit, and it came out perfect to the point where it was coming out good, but I sanded too much, and then the end result was it peeled off the portion of the putty, and then I had to redo it again, reapply it again, and that took a long time. And considering the amount of putty that I have here and putting it onto these guys 4 times, that and the fact that I have to keep it perfect and exact would probably take a little longer than I expected. So I'm going to try something else. I'm going to see if I can trace it with a pen, with a pencil. or somewhat, or maybe make a design on a piece of paper, put it on it like that, you know, put it over it, and then trace it onto plot plate, which it is very flexible. This is a very thin layer. As a matter of fact, this is, I got 2 layers in here. I think I got 2 layers in here. No, I don't have 2 layers in here. This is actually 1 layer. But it is thin, it's very thin, very flexible. And I think I'm only going to need, you know, one set on one side on the other, and then the same thing on the other side. So let's see what I can do with this.